we had the jalapeno burger. That was hit the spot. Real good, real good.
What's good, my brothers and my sisters? This is your boy, the plant-based brother. And today I had my first meet and greet. It was a dope experience. We had about 12 people come in. We shared experience. We defined what being plant-based was. We actually met a lot of people that we didn't know, and we had some really good food. The music set the ambiance for people to just have a good time and to be relaxed. And pretty much we had 4 courses, and it was just such a great experience. I'm looking forward to doing this again. If you are in the Houston area or if you're anywhere, we're gonna keep doing these eating eats, and I'm excited about it. Let me know.
So I know someone like they weren't a vegan or a vegetarian. It was one of the two at first, but then as soon as they became like whatever, a vegan or a vegetarian, they started gaining weight. How did that work?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, because how you gain weight is because, first of all, it's a common misconception. If you don't eat meat, then you're gonna be like a skinny, frail person. Don't you all think that a lot of times?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think that if they eat pasta, it'll be healthy, but that just all turns to carbs.
Right.
Right.
Facts.
Most people that eat meat say that you can't be a vegan or vegetarian because there's a lack of protein. But really there's tons of proteins in like beans and rice and stuff like that.
Right.
Non-fat foods are actually really fattening because like they're just inserting a ton of sugar and also we've been eating fat for like years and also sugar is more addicting than any actual drug.
Facts. Yes. So, great question. So the way you gain weight being vegan or vegetarian is because like, okay, so I actually, fun facts, I haven't had chicken. What year were y'all born?
2001.
All right, I haven't had chicken since 2000.
What?
Chicken, beef, steak.
I
Right?
couldn't
Right. So that's a fun fact. But to speak to his question, sometimes when you stop eating like meat or chicken or whatever the case may be, you incorporate more carbs or starches. So I'm not gonna get this chicken, but I'm gonna double up on the mashed potatoes. I'm gonna double up on the macaroni and cheese. I did that all the time. And I am a big proponent on the protein talk. If I had $1 for every time someone asked me, yo, where do you get your protein from? I would say, does it look like I'm missing any meals? Like, real talk. Like, I'm not no frail little kid or man or anything like that. And the fact of the matter is that there's so much protein in green leafy vegetables. You have to eat more per gram, meaning you got to eat like a big bed of kale or salad or arugula or whatever the case may be to equal a plank of steak, but you can get more. So it's a common misconception. If you watch this documentary on Netflix, no Netflix and chilling, just watch Netflix. Just saying, watch, right? No chilling. But if you watch a documentary called What the Hell, you'll see that there are vegan bodybuilders. You can Google them. Like they're like swole dudes and women. And guess what? They have an all plant-based diet. So a lot of stuff has been like fed to us that like, oh, you must drink milk. And it's just like, nah, I can't drink another animal's milk. Like I literally could. A lot of people say, are you lactose intolerant? It's like, yeah, I had to stop eating dairy because my sinuses were congested and messed with my stomach. It was just all bad. So I wanted to start plant-based, brother, because most people have known me to never have eaten meat. Well, I ate fish, but up until a couple years ago. But that's how most people knew me, and it's really important to kind of like understand where your gifts and your talents were. When that documentary came out, people were sliding in my DMs, not like that. But right, not like that. It was just like the homies. It was just like, yo, man, I know that you are plant-based, and I would like to incorporate more of that. So if we go out to lunch or dinner, like if you want to have your chicken or your steak, like I don't care. I don't shame anybody, but I always educate people. Like, yo, man, like, do you know about eating more plants? Because some of my friends told me like, yo, I didn't have broccoli until I was an adult. I'm like, yo, how does that work? It's like, I've never tried squash before. I've never tried eggplant or beets or anything like that. You know what I mean? They barely had cabbage. And that's the thing. I'm always, check up guys, I always try to tell individuals that I'm working with or talking to, you have to open your mind to trying these new great things. I remember as a kid, I hated Brussels sprouts. I was like, man, they're gross. But now it's 2018, and these aren't like the Brussels sprouts when I was a kid. You got crispy, sweet chili Brussels sprouts, and I get at one of my favorite restaurants in Texas. You have Brussels sprouts with garlic aioli sauce. It's dope. So that's kind of like where my mind is right now.
I have a question. Do you agree that eating vegan is more expensive than eating like a regular meat diet?
Absolutely, yeah. Because in order to, but like guys, I want y'all to put on your Cambridge. I want y'all to put on your AP, honors, IB, everything in one hat. So think about it. So if the bad stuff like the dollar menu at McDonald's is what you can afford, then that's what you're going to eat, even though it's not healthy for you. And the healthier stuff is going to be, hold on one second, the healthier stuff is going to be a little bit more. That's by design. Because guess what? You know, Miss Harris and I, we don't really take pills like that. We don't go to the doctors for ailments. We're trying to find holistic, natural things. And there's nothing wrong with going to the doctor or taking medicine. But if you are on medicine or pills for the rest of your life, that's problematic. How many of y'all know people who have high blood pressure? Right? High blood pressure, hypertension, high cholesterol. One of my friends said a funny joke. You know, it's like not that high blood pressure runs in your family, it's because your family does not run. So think about it like that. All facts, right? And that's the thing. We think that these things run in our families, but it's because we're not educated and knowledgeable, not getting the knowledge. So yeah, it is a little bit more expensive. You have to invest in it, but that's why you have to. There's like ways to maneuver everything that you do. You can go to farmers market. Gainesville has tons of farmers market that are super affordable. And sometimes, guys, honestly enough, as young adults, you gotta put your parents up on game. Like, yo, mom, can we go check out this farmers market? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to eat fast food like that because it will catch up with you. All right?
So you got a few minutes to interrupt.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, the speaker, the charging, all of that.
Yes.
It's a break class.
Yeah.
So what we got? It's gonna end soon.
It's gonna sound,
Got
oh
9
man,
minutes. Got 9 minutes.
time flies when you're having fun.
So like to live in Texas.
Texas is incredible. It's hot. It's a lot of people. It's large. It's a great music scene. It's very diverse. It's lit.
Have you been to the tuning game?
I have. Who?
A playoff game is like sports game.
No, I haven't been to play. My pockets aren't that fat yet. just a regular game.
Can I see what your shirt says?
It just says dope.
Oh, okay.
Because like I'm dope, so yeah.
And you said, after the question, you talk about being entrepreneur and like not knowing financially always what's coming up.
Yeah.
Anybody ever told you you favorite Dwayne Wade?
Yes. Yeah, I get that. I get that a lot. All right. I always say he's like my brother because he's back in Miami, so
Just like Dwayne Wade.
that's funny. All right. So guys, so as an entrepreneur, so speaking and plant-based brother, those are like my entrepreneur babies, and sometimes it's hard. The hard part is not knowing you're gonna get paid sometimes. Miss Harris and I tell her all the time, like, yo man, this check didn't come through. It came late, and it's kind of uncertain. Like I travel a lot, you know what I mean, for personal and for business. And I won't be in my apartment. I'll be in my apartment one